Alright guys, guess where I am? Petronas Towers! What a day yesterday. Far out. That is the spoon. I was so knackered by the time I got home. Pretty much just conked out and passed out at 11 or something. My body clock kind of hasn't adjusted yet. So it felt like 2 AM when I got home, which is way later than, when I sleep back at home. So since yesterday was a pretty full-on day, I'm gonna take it easy today, take it easy during the day, because the only thing I really have to do is the Petronas Towers. So that's like an afternoon, evening kind of thing. So I've got the whole day to just chill out. Might have lunch at Chinatown. So those are the two last things I want to do. And something that I forgot while looking for and booking for hostels is always pick a hostel with breakfast. This one didn't have it. It was pretty cheap, but it still didn't have breakfast. So, it just saves you having to walk somewhere else and then, find a place and eat. And last night, I kept waking up because someone was freaking snoring in my room. I think I was in a 4-bedroom dorm with like 3 other girls. And then one of the girls was snoring so bad, like all night, every breath was like really bad noise. Far out. I'm like, girls aren't supposed to snore. You're supposed to sleep peacefully and quietly. Oh, that was so bad. I wanted to chuck stuff out of. How much? This one?
This one?
Yeah, how much is it?
350.
350.
This one 1150.
So $1 for this, $4 for this. So yeah, $5 for both. So pretty good. Prices in Malaysia. Surprisingly, it's actually pretty cheap here for, transport and food and everything like that. The whole day yesterday, I only spent about 100 ringgit. So I track every single thing that I spend on, even the small things because they add up. But 100 ringgit, and that's only like 30 bucks. So the whole day, 30 bucks, and that was 3 meals, which included the seafood market dinner we had, the transport to get to Batu Caves, and yeah, just little bits and pieces. So everything on my vlog that I did was only 30 bucks yesterday. That's pretty good. Some of the prices that I see in stores, you'd mistake them for Sydney prices. When I was buying a drink, the drink said 5 ringgit or something like that. So that's like $2 or something. But if you were to get something like that in Sydney, it would actually cost you $5. So water is 1.5 ringgit. So in Sydney, 1.5, you'd think it's $1.50. So, but it's really only 50 cents here. Even some of the meals, it might say like 12 ringgit, which you would pay $12 in Sydney for. Like this, you'd pay easy $12 for this stuff. But it's actually only $4. So just goes to show how much of a rip-off Sydney is. Alright guys, so I'm out and about and I've missioned it back to KL Central. I caught a train all the way here again, and it's because I'm trying to look for this bloody attachment for my gimbal. I left a little screw attachment which I totally forgot at home, and when I wanted to use my gimbal yesterday at the Batu Caves, I couldn't attach my camera on the fucking gimbal. Oh Jesus. So can you believe it? In this whole bloody big massive shopping center of 7 floors and everything like that, they don't have anything to attach a camera onto a gimbal. Unbelievable. Yeah, if I don't try to get it here while I'm traveling around Malaysia for the next 3 weeks, I won't be able to use my gimbal, so it'd be a waste carrying that big thing around and not being able to use it. Ah! into Chinatown now, and it's lunchtime, so I'll go find something to eat here. So I managed to trek it all the way back near my area, caught the train back, and then this is only about 500 meters from my hostel, so it's actually pretty close. So as you can see, all the usual kind of stuff that they sell. Fabrics, shoes, bags, jewelry, magnets. Got to buy some magnets. Beautiful, perfect for a hot day. Soya bean drink. I could down this stuff like a whole liter at home. So when I say Chinatown, I kind of automatically assume it's all food, but it's actually all stores, and the food apparently is tucked away on one side of it. So all that over there is just all stuff that you can buy. So I'm still pretty hungry. That hyperlapse took me a while. So now I'm just gonna get some food. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You going alright? Alright guys, guess where I am? Petronas Towers! Finally, and the weather's looking up. I actually wasn't thinking of coming out because the cloud was coming in. I actually thought it was gonna rain, but yeah, it's actually alright. Definitely not as hot and sunny as it was this morning. There was a point when I was having lunch that it dropped about 5 degrees after I had it, so I actually caught an Uber here. Uber seems pretty big around here, so I had to give it a go. Stumbled on top of a place called Heli Bar. It was a bit of a trek getting here from Petronas Towers, which is in the background there. So walked around the street and eventually found this place. This is a place where a lot of backpackers in my hostel go as well, but pretty good vibe here. Music and tunes. But the thing is, so you go up and there's a proper nice fancy bar downstairs. You do have to buy a drink before you go up to this and look at the view. But it's well worth it. Probably Sydney prices, 10 bucks for a beer, but whatevs. Petronas Towers behind me there, and the sunset on the other side. And Kathy?
Yeah.
Yes, she was nice enough to let me sit with her because she had the prime spot of the sunset. And apparently she says this is a working helipad during the day.
Yeah, you can actually fly your helicopter here and your drone.
Yes, I was telling her about my drone. I want to fly Mav here. Alright guys, I think that's it for today. Came back to the Twin Petronas Towers, and they look quite impressive. All lit up, and this place is hectic, full of people taking poses and selfies and everything. So originally I was gonna stay on this side of Malaysia and then go up to the Cameron Highlands and then Langkawi after, and then Borneo on the second half. But talking to the cab driver, he said, you know, it's probably better to go Borneo first, spend Christmas there, and then New Year's in Langkawi, so the other way around. So that means I'm gonna try to book a flight tonight for tomorrow. I think I've spent enough time here in KL. It's time to go somewhere else. But anyway, thanks for joining me again, guys. Tomorrow is gonna be another adventure, moving on to another place. So if you haven't already, don't forget to click that subscribe button, click that like button, and keep up with the adventure. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.